Okay. A very good morning, children. Welcome to the online session of subject mathematics of 7th class. I hope so. You all are very fine and staying healthy in the present situation. So, in the previous class, we have discussed about the exercise part regarding multiplicative properties of integers under multiplication, and properties of integers under subtraction also we have seen. So, in the subtraction, there is only one property which is satisfying. That is, only the closure property is satisfying. Like that we have seen. So remaining properties, they are not satisfying. So for two integers they are satisfying, but the other side. So but the other side, in the LHS it is satisfied, means in the RHS the result is getting some another number, some varied number. So some different number it is getting. So like that we have seen in the previous class. So like that subtraction is completed. So till now we have completed properties of integers under addition, properties of integer under multiplication, properties of integers under subtraction also. Now properties of integers under division. Properties of integers under division. So under the division, how the properties will be? So will there any properties or not? So or else same like a subtraction they will be. We shall see now. Okay. So in the previous classes, that means in some last 3-4 parts back, so you have seen we have seen the properties of divisional integers. So not division of integers we have seen. So if we are dividing two integers, so what will be the result? So if the result will be the integer or not, we have seen, and that is satisfied. So division of two integers, 2 divided by 3, 2 divided by 3, or else 3 divided by 2. So what is 3 divided by 2? 3 divided by 2 is some 1 point, like that it is came. So here some sort of changes they have become. So in division integers division, there might be some sort of differences. Okay. So here properties of integers under division we shall see. So here also regarding the first property. So what is the first property? Closure property. Okay. What is closure property is saying? Suppose if there are any two integers, so the division of the two integers also should become the integer only. If the two integers are divided, means the result also should be the integer only. Then this closure property will be satisfied. Like that the closure property will be remaining. So here see, now I am doing, suppose 4 divided by 2 is it, 4 divided by minus 2 is it. So 4 is one integer, minus 2 is another integer. So 4 divided by minus 2. So what you will do? 4 by minus 2 you will do. So that means 2 ones, 2 2s. So what is the result? 2 by 1 is 2. So here minus symbol is there. So you have to keep minus symbol. So minus 2 is the answer. So minus 2 is also integer only. So here the property is satisfying. Suppose if you are doing the reverse, okay, that means minus 2 divided by 4, this is one integer, this is another integer. So for this problems, so what will be the answer? So see, minus 2 divided by 4, so 2 ones, 2 2s. So what is the result? Minus 1 by 2. Is minus 1 by 2 is an integer or not? So obviously that is not an integer, that is a fraction. So here if the number is like this, so the property is satisfying. but here this is not satisfying. So for this what we can say, so with the help of this one, so this closure property does not satisfies. So because for this result also the result should be the integer, but it is not giving. So minus 1 by 2 is giving. So for some results it is giving as an integer, but for some results it is not giving the correct result. So there is a 50-50 chance. There is a 50-50 chance. So for 50% it is satisfying the closure property. For another 50% it is not satisfying. So finally what we can say, so for closure property of integers does not satisfy under division. Okay, so like this we can say. So like this you can take any 5 examples. So you try to take any 5 examples. Suppose 25 divided by minus 32. Minus 32 is there. So 25 divided by minus 32. You try to solve. Okay. If you don't know to solve means you can check in your phones or in your calculators. So 25 by minus 32 you do. So if the result is getting in some points, 0.00 3, 2, 1 like that, if it is giving means, so this is not an integer. This is not an integer, though, because here decimal points are there. So that means these both are equal. So this both belongs to one category, but this is not belongs to this category. Okay. So like that the properties will be there. Okay. So closure property does not satisfy with the division of integers. Okay. So next, what is the next property we shall see? Okay. Next one is commutative property. Commutative property. So what is commutative property? Already you have seen in the previous classes. So what is commutative property? If A plus B is getting one result, then B plus A also should get the same result. So A plus B should give equal to B plus A. So this is in the additions. In the multiplications, A into B is equals to B into A. If A into B is one result, B into A also should give the same result. Okay, like that we have seen in the additions or multiplication, and in the subtraction also A minus B is equals to B minus A. So this one never satisfied in the subtraction properties. So we shall see in whether in the division it might be satisfying or not. Okay, B divided by A. Suppose I am taking 4 divided by 8. So 4 divided by 8 should be equals to 8 divided by 4. Okay, 4 divided by 8, whatever the result is coming, so 8 divided by 4 also should give the same result. Okay, we shall see. 4 divided by 8 means 4 by 8. So 4 ones, 4 twos. So answer is 1 by 2. I hope so you are understanding. So 4 divided by 8 answer is 1 by 2. So we have to see 8 divided by 4 also is getting the same result. So 8 by 4. 4 ones, 4 twos. 2 by 1 is 2. 2 by 1 is 2. So here what is the answer? 2. Here 1 by 2. Are they both equal? No, they both are not equal. So here commutative property is also not satisfying in the division of integers. Okay, finally we have to say like this. So division of integers is not satisfying with the commutative property. Okay, like this we have to identify. Next, one more property we shall see. Okay, so there might be any one property, okay, to satisfy with the division of integers. Okay, so we shall see. Next, division by 0. Division by 0. So what is division by 0? So division by 0 means, so if you take any integer, suppose A is an integer, so you have to divide it by with 0. You have to divide with 0. Divide with 0. Okay. So here, so A divided by 0. So division by 0 means here either in any two places in any two places the zero should be there. Okay, division by zero means here in any place whether either in numerator or in the denominator there should be zero. Okay, one number should be zero. So here a divided by 0. So this result it won't define. It won't get defined. Okay, this is not a correct result. This won't give correct result. That means there is no answer for this a by 0. Okay, so instead of this one, if you keep 0 in the numerator and for any integer on the denominator, this will give 0. This will give 0. So 0 by something is 0. Something by 0 is undefined. We can't define. Okay, okay, like this you have to write. Okay, so here division by 0 is satisfying only for the 0 when there is 0 in the numerator, and very important thing, here a should not equals to 0. Here in place of a there should not be 0. If there is 0 means 0 by 0 will be there. 0 by 0. So 0 by 0 means is undefined. We can't define that one. Okay, because down 0 is 0. So something by 0 we can't define. So that's why 0 by 0 there is no answer for this question. Okay, so division by 0 is satisfies only when 0 is in the numerator. When 0 is in the numerator. So 0 by a is equals to 0. So for any integer a, so the statement is for any integer a, so 0 divided by a, 0 divided by a is equals to 0, providing if a is not equals to 0. So this is a statement of division by 0. Okay, like this there will be. Next, division by 1. Next property, division by 1. Okay, division by 1. Okay, dividing by 1. So if a number, if any integer is divided with 1, what will happen? The same number will be coming. Is it right? Same number will be coming. So like this, the division by 1 is also satisfied. So any integer, suppose you take minus 25 divided by 1, minus 25 divided by 1, what will become? So the result is minus 25. That means minus 25 by 1. So anything by 1 is anything only. Okay. Suppose minus 25 by 1 is minus 25. 100 by 1 is 100 only. So 1000 by 1 1000 only. So minus 1 lakh by 1 means minus 1 lakh only. So like that, minus 1 crore divided by 1 means minus 1 crore only. So like that, any number by 1 is that number only, whatever we have taken. Okay, that means this division of by 1 is also satisfies. Division by 1 is satisfying. Division by 0 is satisfying with this condition, but division by 1 is satisfies always. Okay, 100% division by 1 is satisfying. That means what is the statement? If a is any integer, either positive or negative, if a is an integer, then a divided by 1 is equals to a only. A divided by 1 is equals to a. Here what is a? A is a integer. So here division by 1 property is satisfying for the properties of integers under division. Okay. So like this, these are the two properties which are satisfying for the division. Okay. Next we shall see one more property. So that property associative. One more property is associative. Associative means what you know. So A into B into C is equals to A into B into C. Is the property satisfies or not? We have to see. Okay, under division. Okay, see, we shall do that one also. Okay, for our safetyness we shall do. So associative property. Associative property. Okay, in the associative property for divisions. So how you should write? A, suppose take any integer, minus 2 divided by, okay, instead of minus 2 I will taking minus 12 divided by 4 divided by 2. A divided by B divided by C is equals to A divided by B divided by C. Okay, these two results. So this LHS part and RHS part should be equal. So then this associative property is also satisfies. So first of all, we have to do this brackets. So we have to remove this bracket, we have to do this solution. So minus 12. So first we are doing only LHS part. Next RHS part. Minus 12 as it is divided by 4 divided by 2. That means 4 by 2. 4 by 2 means 2 ones, 2 twos. 2 by 1 is 2 only. Okay. Minus 12 divided by 12. That means minus 12 divided by 2. So minus 12 divided by 2 means minus 12 by 2. So minus 12 by 2. 2 ones, 2 6. So what is the result here? Minus 6 by 1. 6. Here why I kept minus? So in the numerator minus is there. So the for the result you should keep a minus symbol. So minus 6. So this is the answer result for this LHS part. For the LHS part, what is the result? Minus 6. So for the RHS part, so first we have to remove this bracket. So minus 12 divided by 4. So minus 12 divided by 4 divided by 2, like same as it is. 2 we have to write next. So 4 ones, 4 3 is 12. So in the 4 table 12 will be going. So minus 3. So minus 3 divided by 2 divided by 2. So minus 3 divided by 2 is it. So what is minus 3 divided by 2 by 2. So minus 3 by 2. So 2 ones, so 2 1.5 something it will be coming. So 2 ones 2. Next 1 will be left over 0 1.5. So what is the result? Minus 1.5. Minus 1.5 is the result. So here what is the answer? Minus 6. So here 1.5. Are they both equal? So they both are not equal. So associative property also does not satisfy under division. Under properties of integers under division. So like this. So every property is also not satisfying under division. So only what are the two properties satisfying? So division by 1 and division by 0 on condition that denominator a should not be equals to 0. So those two are the only two properties which are satisfying under division. So I hope so you have understood this properties of integers. Okay. So I am giving some problems as a homework. You try to do them. You verify them. So whether they are satisfying or not. Okay. Like this. First one, minus 36 divided by 12. Minus 36 divided by 12 is equals to second one, minus 27 divided by minus 53. Next, third one. Minus 9 divided by 0 is equals to 0 divided by minus 9. Okay, this is commutative property. We try to solve. Okay, whether two are equal or not. Next, fourth one. Minus 79 divided by 0. Next, fifth one. Minus 31 divided by 1 is equals to. Next, sixth one. 81 divided by 27 by divided by 9 is equals to minus 27 divided by 9. 81 divided by minus 27 divided by 9. Okay, these are the 6 problems which are under properties of integers under division. So minus 36 divided by 12. So try to do. So if this is satisfies, so some I told for closure property 50-50% chances, 50-50 chances. So some problems may divide, some problems may not divide. So like that may not give an integer. So like this you try to solve this problem. So second one is minus 27 divided by minus 53. Next third one minus 9 divided by 0 is equals to 0 divided by minus 9. Okay, next fourth one minus 79 divided by 0, division by 0. Fifth one minus 31 divided by 1, fifth one is division by 1. Next sixth one associative property, just now we have discussed now. So A divided by B divided by C is equals to A divided by B divided by C. So first solve this bracket, then afterwards, so whatever the result you got, this one you solve with this one. Next here also solve this bracket, then afterwards you solve the result with this one. Okay, and you verify whether they are getting or not. So finally after completing the answer, what you should write? So this problem satisfies the properties of integer under whatever the property is. This problem satisfies the closure property of integers under division. This problem satisfies division by 0 property under divisions. This property satisfies. If not satisfies, this property does not satisfies associative property or closure property under divisions. Like that you should write, and you should end up the answer solution. Okay, I think so you have understood this problem, this properties very well. So in the next class we shall go on with the excess part of excess part and word problems. So I hope you have understood very clearly, and I am expecting more number of students to do this work. Okay, so thank you for attending my class, children. Have a great day, children. Thank you.